Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some Pittsburgh Steelers tape breakdown and analysis. I want to talk about today about the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, and despite allowing 201 yards on the ground, that's obviously an unacceptable number. I just thought overall you got better than usual complementary football. We talked so much this year. The stars have played like stars. Cam Hayward, TJ Watt, Minka Fitzpatrick. You guys know the names, but you needed other guys to step up, especially with some of the injuries to guys like Stephon Tua, Tyson Alualu, Joe Hayden's absence until he returned Sunday against Tennessee. You needed other guys to step up and make plays. The three key guys to your defense could not make all the plays and will this defense to a better performance. And I thought overall you got some of those complimentary plays by other guys not named Hayward, Watt, and Fitzpatrick. So today we'll look at those plays. And today I want to start with the turnovers and the three turnovers Pittsburgh caused. Sans the Tannehill botched exchange fumble recovery by Pittsburgh. They were forced by guys not named, Minka and Watt and Kim Hayward. They were created by Sutton and Taco Charlton and Arthur Millette. And so first one we'll look at here is going to be the Millette forced fumble up here in the slot. 3rd and 5 play. So big money possession down. Tennessee's third on offense pretty strong here in the first half. And would have been a conversion to the tight end Ferkser, but Millette's able to punch that one out, and Mink is on the recovery. And so just making that play, Millette, ball searching, ball hunting. You hear Mike Tomlin talk about that a lot, and watch Joe Schubert blow up this running back here on this blitz. A very Vince Williams-like play here, but Tannehill completes the pass, but Millette punches the football out. And so you need guys like that to make those plays there that get off down. That would have been a conversion there for Tennessee. Instead, it turns into a turnover for Pittsburgh. Late third quarter, 3rd and 6 for the Titans, and this would have not been a conversion, unlike the last play. But Cam Sutton here punching this ball out. Bit of an awkward, weird play here when the receiver tries to get back up, but still Sutton ends up making the play. Joe Hayden, a great diving grab there to recover the fumble, and Pittsburgh gets the ball back. So instead of Tennessee, even though they did not convert here, instead of them punting the football with a short field, it probably pinned Pittsburgh inside their 20-yard line. Now Pittsburgh has it in Titans territory. So Sutton, good job here, a big play on 3rd down and just making a play. And that's what it really came down to. Just, creating takeaways and giving your offense that was struggling short fields to put points on the board. Last turnover, we'll look at 3rd and 3 for Tennessee. Big moment of the game here. Let's take a look at the game situation. It's going to be 3rd and 3, fourth quarter, tie game. Tennessee driving, trying to get in the field goal range, right on the cusp of things here. And Taco Charlton with the tip pass. He's a, unusual body type for a 3-4 edge guy. Pittsburgh normally doesn't draft guys like that. Of course, did not draft him, signed him earlier this year, kind of profiled more as a 4-3 end coming out of Michigan. But using the size, using his length there, tipping that pass, and Joe Schobert has the interception. And just like the IQ from Taco on this play, it's 3rd and 3. The ball is going to come out quick here, and so he knows he's not going to get to the quarterback on this play, not going to get to Tannehill in time. So jump up, knock the football up in the air, and Schobert makes a really nice catch here. Kind of underrated here, trying to look backwards for it, catching it over his shoulder here for the interception. But Taco reading the quarterback here, seeing that kind of shoulder drop, and knows that pass is about to be released, knowing the situation. 3rd and 3, ball's going to come out quick here, and Taco making the play there, using that length to his advantage, and Schobert finishing it up with the interception. So a big time play there from Taco and Joe Schobert. Now we'll check out some non-turnovers, but still significant plays, although not quite as much. But this was a big play. First snap of the game. You think Tennessee, they're going to run the football, they're going to pound the rock. They ran it 42 times in this game, but they're going to go play action, try to take a shot here vertically on 1st and 10, first play of the game. And Julio Jones wide open here, left sideline. And if it was not for Chris Wormley getting home on Tannehill against that backup left guard the Titans were starting, that's probably a touchdown to Julio Jones. So watch Wormley here, right defensive tackle on this play, and able to beat the left guard there, rip right through him here to the outside and sack Tannehill. So Wormley 6 sacks this season, a career high for him, of course, starting more than he ever has before because of the Tuitt injury and absence. But Chris Wormley doesn't make that play there. That's going to be 6. And so first play of the game, you don't want to get beat deep, but that's a huge play by Wormley. Go back to Arthur Millette and had that forced fumble we showed you guys earlier. I mean, he's trying to play the Mike Hilton role, obviously not as talented as Mike Hilton, but makes a great run stop here. Backside pursuit on this play. This is a 2nd and 18 play. Yes, Terrell Edmonds is there in front of it, and so is Minka, but just watch Millette come in backside here, chase this one down, good hustle, good effort, and makes the tackle. So, the running back has no chance to break. Edmonds tackle. And Pittsburgh has had issues this year with teams running away from that nickel blitz. I think teams have kind of picked up on it pretty well. I think Minnesota and some other teams Seattle, for example, keyed in on that pretty well. But Millette, the effort there to make that play that turns it into 3rd and 15. Titans do not convert; they have to punt. And so, just making that second down play, forcing teams in the 3rd and long to ensure your defense gets off the field. And how about Terrell Edmonds? A really good game for Terrell Edmonds. I mean, obviously he's not a ball hawk and not going to make the big splashy plays 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10, but some really solid plays here. Watch him blow up the screen here. To That's Hilliard, the running back, number 2 running back on that team with Derrick Henry being out. Just nice job to beat the block there. The offensive lineman pulling out into space and then make a big stick there to force 3rd and long, losing four yards on this play. And so Edmonds being able to beat the block here, make a big stick on a running back much smaller than him, and Edmonds did that a couple times in this game. And so that one turned 2nd and 9 and I think 3rd and 13, and gets the Steelers off the field the very next play. And so that's just a really good fundamental play by Terrell Edmonds. Last one we'll look at, and again, focusing in on Terrell Edmonds. A lot of play action game from Tennessee. They run a lot of these 2-man routes, some overs, some Yankee concepts, and stuff they do to build off of that. And Edmonds here being able to follow the post here, play to the upfield shoulder, and break this pass up. So good coverage here. Minka, tracks it as well, and he plays that one clean, and that's important. Both those guys play clean. They're so easy to get a PI call on some of those, jump balls downfield that's a little bit underthrown. But Edmonds upfield shoulder breaks this one up. The Titans are going to run the ball. They're going to build play action off of it. And so, how well Pittsburgh defended some of those 2-man concepts was going to be really important in this game. And they struggled against that in the Vikings game. They did a much better job against Tennessee. And so Edmonds here tracking this football upfield shoulder, high pointing it. It's a little bit behind where the receiver ends up here. Would like to see the interception, of course, but Edmonds still making the play, and that's all that really matters. So just overall, again, the stars did play like stars. Haywood was good. Watt was excellent. Minka was fantastic in this game overall. But you had the guys that that aren't the household names, that aren't going to be the Pro Bowlers and the All Pro kind of guys, like Millette, Sutton with a bounce back game, Terrell Edmonds playing probably his best game of the season, Schobert playing a bit better, making some impact plays, Taka with that really big tip that led to the interception by Joe Schobert. It's really about 11 guys coming together, and it can't be just Hayward and Watt and Minka doing it all. That's not going to work. That's been proven this year. So that was good to see, and that will absolutely be needed against the Chiefs Sunday at Arrowhead, Week 16 for that Sunday afternoon game. Like, you cannot just have just your main guys play well. Everyone has to play well to contain Mahomes and company, even if they're without Travis Kelsey. Not sure what his status is going to be for Sunday's game, but you're going to need a similar performance with other guys stepping up in this one. And there are other plays here I didn't mention, Highsmith and Loudermilk, for example. I thought had a good game overall. But that's what's going to be required to beat the Chiefs as big underdogs as Pittsburgh, rightfully so, will be. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. You guys have not done so already, and we'll talk to you soon.